I'm Todd Grisham and Terrence. This back. What a pleasure it is to. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Looks like a little change of strategy here, trying to loosen up the flow a little bit. That counter shot lands. How about that time counter shot? They are not going to let this one go to the judges. It's all offense all the time. Fighters love being in this venue as the audience is right on top of you, and they will be bringing the heat tonight. They are ready to watch this showdown.
Todd, I love theatres. For all these reasons, you can hear everybody in the crowd. You can hear the punches actually echo. If you're at a party coming in and you know you're in such an intense atmosphere, you know the pressure is going to be on.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
He parries the right jab away. Bombs away. Nice counter punch right up the middle. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Here we go. It's round two. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching you every move, that every twitch.
One punch could change everything in this battle. Beautiful counter punch. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Digging into their ribcage now. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Crawford in that last round. There's the bell to start round three. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. Straight right just misses. Nice counter shot. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Nice counter. That did some damage. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They exchange punches. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Perfect counter lands. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Sugar Ray is down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
Talk about Robinson in that last round. You gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's gonna do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluff him.
Counter punch caught him clean. There's a counter shot. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? Counter punches have to hurt. Can't land the jab there. And that hook misses. Good counter punch. Beautiful counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Talk about Crawford and that. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, you know, in this division, you got to have speed and you got to have footwork, or you're going to be a cooked goose.
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're that powerful.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage. Let's start the 6. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot. Punch, counter punch. And he misses with that jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot of work to do.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Talk about Robinson in that last round. There's the bell to start round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knock.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Robinson hit hard and he may be ready to go. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back. Steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
He scores with the counter. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
The straight right just misses. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just to...
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last. And we enter the 8th round. That 1-minute break surely wasn't enough for him to completely recover.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
He threw a punch and just got countered. A perfect counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. That could never happen.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even. Did you see that? Robinson hit hard, and he may be ready to go. How are they still standing?
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize.
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. That was the moment.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges are in agreement. A unanimous decision win.